What is going down, my beautiful friends? Let's see, I really feel the strong urge to get on. It's 3:08, it says on my clock here, so I just am in the middle of my work day, pretty much, the end of it, you could say, and I don't know about you guys, but it's been a little stressful. I know that the waxing crescent moon was in Cancer last night, and that brings about lots of volatility in regards to emotions and stuff like that. And so it's really important to be mindful at this time, right? I'm going to burn some Palo Santo. I want to bring some good energy into this space. I'm really wanting to pull some readings. I felt very strongly that I needed to, that someone here today is going to get this message. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to work with the archetypes guide here. I don't really know these cards, but I'm feeling very strongly about them currently, and so we're going to probably have to pull from the book to get some clarification here. I'm thinking we'll probably work with my oracle deck here, and then I want to pull some tarot just to kind of bring some confirmations in, okay? That's the agenda. Let's see if I stick with it. Alright, let's see. I'm just tapping into the energy for the beautiful collective at this time. My beautiful friends, my vibe tribe, what do they need to know at this time? Please bring us clarity and insight to put us on our highest path at this time. Thank you, angels, ancestors, the universe, God, for all that you provide to us. We love you, and we are with you. Wow, isn't that interesting? As I'm saying our prayer, it says the prayer. That's awesome. So thankful, so grateful, so graceful in everything that we, excuse me, that we encounter, right? Because we are that divine energy, that royalty, okay? So it's really important to never forget that. People look up to you, whether you realize it or not, okay? Oh, and before I get started here, I don't want to forget this. As I was like having these channeled messages earlier before I got on, I was playing some YouTube videos. Well, there's the best speeches of 2023 so far, or something like that. I think you need to go look that up. There's definitely some very powerful stuff in there for someone, for all of us, really, to be honest with you. That's applicable to everyone. Let's see, I want to tap into my beautiful vibe tribe at this time. Please give us messages to put us on our highest path. Okay, well, there's a lot of cards here. I only want to take one. It says the Starborn. It's a little egg out in the galaxy. Love it. What's that number? Number 3. Okay, I'm starting this. And technically I believe it's actually 3 p.m. exactly, because I set my clock 2 minutes or 10 minutes fast. So wow, the number 3 is definitely a strong number coming through here, okay? The Starborn. The Starborn. Ooh, I just love that image. It's so beautiful. Let's see if I can find this card here. Says the divine child, the star child, the destined, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self. The starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment that newborn crowns... hold up, let me reread that. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. Okay, so I feel like right off, honestly, let me stop right there. This reminded me of that reading that I just did yesterday, the Vibe Tribe messages, check-in messages or whatever. I'm I believe I actually ended that video talking about destiny, okay? And then like here we go again with this destiny card coming up. Like, so like I was saying, you are destined to do great things. You were born with royalty and that high honor energy, you know what I'm saying? And so like if you're doubting yourself in any way, you just really need to recognize your own potential. I'm really seeing that strongly at this time. It says, when in light, a light, trusting, vibrant, aimed. When dark, feeling of misalignment, loss of longing. Go deeper, tripping over joy by Hafez, Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers. When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long-lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. Have your chart read, study your constellated shape, ask questions. What does the process conjure in you? Faith or mistrust? What would happen if you saw the galaxy as your ally? I need to pull more cards. I'm being drawn to pull more. Okay, because, wow, that top card was like really pulling to me, and it's the village here, okay? With XLI, well that's 10, I don't know what L is in Roman numeral, how sad is that? Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the book. So we have the village, and it's dude, it's so interesting because like as I'm looking at this imagery, right, like you see the egg, and then you see like this opening within this, I don't even know what you would call that, right? It's like a portal, right, for the egg to come through or something. Like that's, I'm getting a really strong, like that's, it even kind of looks like egg shaped, man. It really does. Okay, so something about portals maybe, honestly, is kind of what I'm picking up there. So we have, what in the hell, as I'm looking deeper at this card. Okay, so it's like somebody is drawing, it looks like a portal to me, and what does that look like right there? Doesn't that look like an egg? That is crazy. I see the sun energy coming through here, so it's like maybe when you were born it was a very happy time, right? Oh, and I'm also picking up, okay, so we haven't even tapped into the energy of the village yet, but honestly what I just got is that it's very important to make sure that we're focusing on our loved ones, our elders, okay, the ones who raised us, because without them, you wouldn't be who you are today, okay? And maybe that is, maybe you had to go through pain. I think we've all had to go through pain, you know? It's a necessary thing in this life, unfortunate as it is. But definitely something about respecting your elders and the ancestors, because without them you wouldn't be here and who you are today, and that's so important. Let me see if I can find this card here for the village. Here we go. It says the hometown, the family, the tribe. The village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back on the other hand. It's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. When in light, intimidate, rooted, intergenerational, communal. When dark, small-minded, gossipy, trapped, restricted. Go deeper. It says Haruki Murakami's Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. I'll try to post this in the description if I remember. Oh. Okay, and then it says, returning to the village is an important, excuse me, let me start over. Returning to the village is as important as leaving it. This can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned out in the wild. The village moves with you as it is more of a mindset than a physical place. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, dude. Okay, so like, you know, after getting that message, we're gonna kind of just flip it here, and it's like this place that's nurtured you and like brought you to life and everything, right? It's like time for you to break out of your shell, right? It's like the literally the chicken and the egg, right? The chicken cares for the egg until it's ready to grow and be on its own. Okay? And like that's what you've got to experience that in this life. And maybe I'm feeling like, you know, there may be some heavy energy linked to that, you know, but I don't think that you should let that hinder your growth because you have so much potential, right? And like this is like your solid foundation that you were given, whether you like it or not. Okay? Very interesting. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and work with the steps here to get some more energy on this. It's like focusing on the light, right? Through the darkness there is light. I feel like somebody's thinking of somebody who's like a narcissist, okay? Like maybe that your family is full of narcissists and you're like, oh man. And maybe that's a starting point of like where the growth needs to begin, right? Because like we're all here to like heal the karmic cycles of the family, right? And so it's like if that's, find the repeating pattern within the family and try to break it, right? Break it, like that egg is breaking open. Something about like purifying, detoxing, something about water, right? Like life-sustaining energy is what you really need to be focused on, okay? It's like something that needs to be said that someone can't say, or maybe that's what needs to happen here. Definitely linked to family, right? I've got the whales there. The whales, they live in pods, family units. Okay, so definitely linked to family for sure. Something that needs to be said, can't be said, but someone said it, something like that. Oh, maybe it's like, make sure like whenever you speak your truth, and it's so funny because as I say that, I see the shark card, which is like my narcissist card. It literally landed on like that person who can't speak up, right? So I was like, dude, like you're gonna have to, you're probably dealing with the shark, right? And somebody who just is only cares about themselves, and it might be an intimidating thing. And then right away I see Saturn, so it's like, no, this needs to happen, right? Like this person needs to get their karma. And sometimes, let me take a breath here. We are the karma, right? The lessons that we are supposed to teach people. Ooh, as I see that and turn this over, look how beautiful. The Empress. Hello. You just have to do it in a loving way, right? And it's like sweeping out the negativity, I heard, is what's going to be the key to this this lesson, right? It's like don't come at it with a negative, unloving heart. Be the Empress. The Empress. Gosh, I was just talking about like royalty. I'm pretty sure I mentioned like Empress energy. If not, that's definitely what I was thinking when I was talking about being in that, having that royal energy and like being of higher stuff, you know, that stardust, the Starborn. It makes a lot of sense. So there's like, somebody's like got to get like a wake-up call, you know what I mean? Like something's got to be squashed is actually what I heard. There's some sort of conflict, I feel. And so maybe like right now you're currently like not sure what to do. You're taking a breath, right? Maybe feeling out in the cold. Someone might be, there's going to be an awakening there. And it's like as soon as you step into your strength, who knows, that might actually definitely prevent, excuse me, what am I saying? It will provoke an awakening within someone. The shark, look at that. It's the shark mouth, right? So it's like, just stay strong. Someone's not going to want to hear it. But in the end, it's all going to work out, I feel. Movement is necessary and it needs to happen. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what else we got here. speaking your truth also will actually maybe like level you up is kind of what I picked up too, okay? So it's like you're breaking out of this egg, this shell, you're knowing, like having an awakening, like maybe you even feel it, you know it, you know. I feel like, man, if you're part of the vibe tribe, you already got that sixth sense, you know what I'm talking about? Strong intuition, stuff like that. But it's like you stepping out of that shell and being able to communicate in a loving, purifying manner is really gonna boost you, okay? It truly is. I want to pull some tarot just to get some clarifying information or additional information if needed. Huh. Look at that. Okay, so I have the Empress with the Death card and the Ace of Cups. Woo-wee! What's on the bottom here with the 10 of Cups, dude? Oh my gosh, that's basically just confirmation of what I was saying. Right? It's like you got to stand in that Empress high vibe energy to put something to rest that needs to go with that Death card, and it's going to start like a whole new like awakening, right? With that Ace of Cups, an emotional awakening of sorts is what I see, right? With that 10 of Cups there, like, oh my goodness. There's that Empress energy, and man, it could be in regards to some sort of player energy, right? But I feel like these two people were both really young, okay? It's time to like forgive and forget. Like, shit happened. It happens. That's life. Holding on to it, shit, both of you were young, you know what I mean? Young and dumb, people do things. But I see like the King of Pentacles now. It's like somebody has definitely leveled up or they're capable of it, right? Interesting. Very interesting here. I feel like I just need to pull one of these dream cards. I just got this deck too, and I want to end my readings with this deck for now. To give us confirmation, clarification, insight to end this reading. We have the Seer. Interesting. With the sea turtle on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the book on this one, okay? Just bear with me. Seer. And it actually landed on number 33, okay? And we have the Empress, which is the number 3, coming out twice. And also, we started out with the number 3, if you remember, right? So, this page is number 33, and it says, they know. They have the power to open their third eye and see past what is known and peer right into the unknown. The Seer honors the gifts the gods have bestowed upon them. They allow their imagination to tell them what will come and how to manage the flow of information. Snakes wrap around their neck, protecting, defending all the words and visions of the Seer. Going up to meet them invokes the will of the gods. Are you ready to hear what they have to tell you? Can you handle the news they will tell you about what is coming into your life, for better or worse? Listen to the universe in order to bring the dreams of insight. Locate the balance between fate and free will. Destiny too, like fate, free will, you know, fate and destiny are kind of like hand in hand for me, and free will is definitely a thing, you know? And so it's like, I'm almost picking up like, don't damn yourself because you feel like that's what you deserve. No, always think positive. You deserve to be happy. You deserve the best. Everybody does. We all deserve that peace, right? I'm sending you all so much love and light and luck and all the good things. Take care for now.